lack motivation, man. I'm here to give it back, man. At the end of the day, man, you can do what you want to do, but you got to learn to be great. I'm tired of people out here playing in the game, man. You're taking up space and opportunity. So I'm here to get this real game back to y'all. If you don't like it, get out the way, man. Because we're on a whole new era, man. And we ain't going to be stopped. Real spill. Let's get it.
It's the Plug Podcast. Fuck you, man. You already know what's going on, nigga. Spit all shit. Hop up in the marsh pit. Represent the truth. And you know we finna talk shit. I play black and slow, but not slow and black. If you try to run some game, that shit will not last. Very woke and dope without the nonsense. Mine is very me, I'm in my conscience. Disregard the hate inside the comments. Plug your heart and make you start to form it. This the vibe that everybody wanted. I said, this the vibe that everybody wanted. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Don't you try to start my job. Yeah, we finna get this bill. Only real ones in my squad. Alabama, where I'm posted. Back cause you ain't got motion. Niggas softer than lotion. My drip wetter than the ocean. Alabama, where I'm posted. Back cause you ain't got motion. Niggas softer than lotion. My drip wetter than the ocean. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I'm with Cross, we finna ride. Niggas talking shit, but we gon' thrive. Got the viewers running up another live. Can you hear me though? Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, I'm CrossFit, all shit. Hop up in the marsh pit. Represent the truth, and you know we finna talk shit. I play black and slow, but not slow and black. If you try to run some game, that shit will not last. Very woke and dope without the nonsense. Mine is very me, I'm in my conscience. Disregard the hate inside the comments. Plug your heart and make you start to form it. This the vibe that everybody wanted. I said, this the vibe that everybody wanted. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Don't you try to start my job. Yeah, we finna get this bill. You know what it is, it's man. Yeah, I got my niggas. Kane, what you gotta say to these niggas? Yeah, real shit, real life. Here we go. Hey, I feel like Cross. I'm a motherfucking.
Salute everybody, man. Welcome to the Plug Podcast by Cross Your Heart. We got one today, y'all. Let's go.
Niggas getting lost. Coming through your chimney like I'm goddamn Santa Claus. Hey, 2023, and you know I rock my chain. Nigga, boy, I'm grown, I ain't tryna play no games. Doing what we want, and we doing what we claim. It's crazy how they pussy niggas selling out for fame. Like, look at my neck, look at my worth, nigga. I'ma shine so hard, make it hurt, nigga. In the way that I am since birth, nigga. Tabernacle in the street with a church, nigga. I'm chosen, I'm chosen. I be in front of the camera posing. You see that choker on my neck and it's frozen. Yeah, I'm chosen. I am not stressed. I passed the test. Look at my name. Look at my team. You know we gon' win. You know we gon' win. Until the end. You know what I get, Stone C, like my name is Smith. Niggas talking, but I know he ain't shit. Niggas talking, but I know he ain't shit. Run up on me, I'ma make you do a bad flip.
Salute the Mama Smith out there.
I don't fuck with niggas doing magic. Pull up on your mama and it's tragic, damn.
February 11th, y'all get y'all tickets, CharlestonWhite.com, y'all. Gas in Alabama's going down.
You can buy a watch, but you can't buy time. Every day I wake up, I'm on my grind. All that bullshit ain't on my mind. Don't need your help, my nigga, I'm fine.
For real, I'm good, y'all. Let's go.
Riding in my whip and I be changing lane. Got my OG saying I be staying in they brain. Cause I'm going so dumb and I hopped in the game. Everything that I got came from excessive pain. Yeah, like,
hit that like button. Let's go.
I'm a cross, and you know we going live. Got Kane on my right, he by my side. Keep it square, and shit, you know.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Salutations. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Man, we back at it like crack addicts, man. It's your boy. Salute to everybody. It's your boy Cross, man. Boss Cross, big CEO, man, across your heart. Hey, man, y'all want that merch, man? Check out the merch, KrossYourHeart.com. Merch is always dropping. Also, if you put in the plug, 10% off on your first order. Yeah, we doing it that way. So salute to everybody that's going to be coming in today. Man, we got another one today, man. This one right here didn't got me too, y'all. This is another one dealing with kids. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I focus a lot on different things and a part of our history and our culture just to let y'all know about mental health awareness, just being aware of how people move. And if you see a kid looking like this or say something, you know, a lot of times we say, well, it ain't my business, ain't nothing to say. Okay, say something, but say something with respect, or you don't have to tell that person, but just, I mean, not necessarily be, you know, somebody nosy, but man, when you seeing these kids and how these kids look and how they look and deprived, it's okay to talk to them. You might find out it's just them. Sometimes these kids come from great homes, but they deal with a lot of mental issues, dealing with what's in the house, whether it be domestic stuff, dealing with the mother might be arguing with the father, kids might be fighting, being bullied, those different things. But this one right here, this one touched me. So let me break this down a little bit. This is a guy that got with a woman. This is the boyfriend or whatever. So this guy decides, I don't know, for whatever reason, it could have been hate. To me, it seemed like it's more hate than anything. So this guy messed around and abused this little boy. And then I think there's a woman that spoke up. I'm gonna let y'all get into it. We're gonna get a chance to watch it. But again, I appreciate everybody coming in, rocking with your boy. And like I said, again, we're gonna keep on giving you great content. We're gonna keep getting bigger, and we're gonna keep pushing the narrative. So that being said, let's get to it.
A once vibrant little boy,
that big smile and just a big heart and the best hugs,
is now in a coma.
How can someone do that to a 3-year-old?
Emma Schieffer is little Nehemiah's great aunt. She found out Friday night he was taken by life flight to a hospital and visited him the next day.
It was heartbreaking. I mean, it's just like you couldn't help but cry and just seeing him with the neck brace on, with all the tubes in his head.
Defendant witnessed multiple acts of abuse.
In her first court appearance, prosecutors detailed the allegations against Nehemiah's mother, Jasmine Salas.
Defendant allowed and permitted defendant's boyfriend to physically abuse complainant on multiple occasions without reporting boyfriend.
The mom's supposed to protect him. That's what a mom does.
A judge set bail for Salas at $150,000 and ordered she have no contact with Nehemiah.
So we're gonna break this down a little bit while people come in here. Yeah, this is sad right here, y'all. And I want to build off this because again, this is a young kid, man. This is like did not deserve that at all. So if y'all see, this is the picture right here. So all right, this little boy right here was abused by that man. Throat was strangled to the point where they couldn't, you couldn't even see, it's like, man, that just looks so sad, man. It looks so sad. Just looking at this is mind blowing to me. So as I continue to keep building, I want y'all to just look at this. This is a young man that right now is on life support because of this situation. And he was beaten by the mother's boyfriend.
Now in a coma.
How can someone do that to a 3-year-old?
Emma Schieffer is little Nehemiah's.
So little Nehemiah, I'm just painting this, showing y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? So little Nehemiah, that's crazy. I'm just like, man, 3 years old. He's 3 years old. You see what I'm saying? Like we in a situation where this is a 3-year-old child. This is a man, this is a boyfriend. He ain't worth, to me, he's not worth a damn. Like I can't, it's a lot of times certain things you can just tolerate, right? You just can't tolerate everything and people like that. So that's the shit that just bothers me. I'm not going to front. So again, let's go ahead and play it through.
Great aunt. She found out Friday night he was taken by life flight to a hospital and visited him the next day.
It was heartbreaking. I mean, it's just like you couldn't help but cry and just seeing him with the neck brace on with all the tubes in his head.
Defendant witnessed multiple acts of abuse.
In her first court appearance, prosecutors detailed the allegations against Nehemiah's mother, Jasmine Salas.
Defendant allowed and permitted defendant's boyfriend to physically abuse complainant on multiple occasions.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's sick. That's the woman in the back. If y'all see in the bottom of the screen, that's the woman in the back. So look at her. So she allowed her boyfriend to just physically abuse this young man. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just, this is the type of, man, this bothers me, man. So yeah, we're going to keep going.
Without reporting boyfriend.
The mom's supposed to protect him. That's what a mom does.
A judge set bail for Salas at $150,000 and ordered she have no contact with Nehemiah or his 5-year-old brother, who was also allegedly abused.
The defendant allegedly admitted to the officers that she was on track to get her life back together until the children's father went to jail and she was stuck with the kids. And I'm concerned that if...
Okay, so this woman is mad, y'all. This woman is mad the fact that she's saying that I guess because the father went to jail, she was stuck with the kids. So that's the reason why of her doing what she's doing why she allowed the boyfriend. So it was more or less she was trying to get back at the father, which is a damn sad shame. And there's a lot of women that plays these roles and do that. But then they bring in these old weird ass dudes to come in there, right? So at the end of the day, there shouldn't have been no man putting their damn hands on somebody else's child, no matter what. I don't care what nobody say.
This is her solution, being stuck with the children that she chose to have. These kids are not safe.
The family now calling for justice.
I want them both to stay behind bars for the rest of their life.
And praying Nehemiah gets a second chance.
I'm believing in a miracle and that we will have that smiling boy.
See what I'm saying? I'm praying for that too. 120 in the building. Y'all hit that like button coming in here. Hit that like button. So here we go again, y'all. We're going to break it down. Nehemiah, 3 years old. The mother allowed this man to come into this child's life at 3 years old. A vulnerable kid, impressionable. What was the hate about? And she was mad because the dad originally left. I mean, get what I'm saying? Originally left them from the get-go. So the mother got mad, pissed off, and then took it out. Now this woman, you know what I'm saying? This is the stuff I'm talking about. These are the charges that these people need to be put under. They need to be put under the jail. Forget the drug. Like, why don't see? I'll be wrong if I say that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, those are the ones that need the bad batch of the dope. Yeah, those are the ones that need the bad batch of the dope. That's the way I feel. I'm not saying that I'm right. I know I'm not right. But when it is, I get very caught up with this because at the end of the day, it's like, it's a 3-year-old, man. It's a 3-year-old. Why you choke a 3-year-old like that to the point where the child couldn't breathe? Who does that? Where do you do that at? I mean, come on, man. Like, this is dumb. This doesn't make sense to me. I mean, come on, man. This is the type of stuff that we got to start. When we see it, we got to, I'm just showing y'all, like I said again, it's a pattern of these girls getting with these dudes that really ain't really with girls. You know, back in the days, you say that the person came as a package. The girl, if she had somebody else or the daddy wasn't there or whatever, the kid came as a package. You start to learn to understand the kid and grow with the kid and try to build it. You know, you'll never be the kid's parent, but you at least get an understanding and be there and support the kid and treat them as such, right? But these kids nowadays, that's why I'm saying kids. When I say kids, I'm talking about the parents. These kids nowadays are having kids and are putting their kids in a vulnerable state because nobody's monitoring, nobody's watching these people. Nobody's doing none of that. Nobody watching and monitoring the parents. And it's sad because you shouldn't have to instill the law. The grandmamas, where's those people at? Where's the aunties at? Where's the family members? We watch so many of these videos and we ask ourselves, where's all the family members at? And I get so burned out because I watch a lot of these and it's the same patterns. You know what I'm saying? Nobody didn't know. We wasn't aware of that. It seemed like that. Oh my God, I'm as shocked as everybody else. Like the guy last night or yesterday, the guy yesterday about being in love with the 13-year-old. And then the mother coming on there defending them. And it's people like that to defend these people that make it much more sick. So you knew that man was abusing. This is a big grown man putting his hands on the 3-year-old. Like so that's what it is. And it's, to me, I'm just saying, to me, it looks like in these patterns is that are these women allowing them to do it to them? Because back in the days, the frustration would have been took out on the mother. So now it's like, oh, well, I ain't getting my ass whooped. Go ahead, whoop his ass. He don't listen to me anyway. Don't get mad at me. He don't listen to me. Like back in the days, I'm telling you, I go to the schools now, calling the parent now. The parents be so mad. They be like, man, I'm coming up there. I'm going to jail. But they really mean it because their kids are so out of control. Like I said, I was there in the school yesterday. Shout out to my man Bumpy Bars. Y'all go follow him. I pulled him up on my phone and he was able to talk to the kids yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And I let him talk to the kids that was in school suspension because I'm like, man, we need somebody to look out or either try to say something to these kids because this is getting out of control. You know what I'm saying? I play my part, but I try to overplay it because I have to compensate for somebody else not playing or lack thereof, right? So that's just where it is right now and where we are in this world. And we got to start being accountable if we're going to hold these kids and these babies accountable. So this guy y'all hit that like button.
Little boy,
That big smile and just a big heart and the best hugs.
is now in a coma.
How can someone do that to a 3-year-old?
Emma Schieffer is little Nehemiah's great aunt. She found out Friday night he was taken by life flight to a hospital and visited him the next day.
It was heartbreaking. I mean, it's just like you couldn't help but cry at just seeing him with the neck brace on, with all the tubes in his head.
Defendant witnessed multiple acts of abuse.
In her first court appearance, prosecutors detailed the allegations against Nehemiah's mother, Jasmine Salas.
Defendant allowed and permitted defendant's boyfriend to physically abuse complainant on multiple occasions without reporting boyfriend.
The mom's supposed to protect him. That's what a mom does.
A judge set bail for Salas at $150,000 and ordered she have no contact with Nehemiah or his 5-year-old brother, who was also allegedly abused.
The defendant allegedly admitted to the officers that she was on track to get her life back together until the children's father went to jail and she was stuck with the kids. And I'm concerned that if this is her solution, being stuck with the children that she chose to have, these kids are not safe.
The family.
Facts. Facts. So like what that woman is saying, she's absolutely right, y'all. Like I would agree with that too. There's nowhere in the world that I would feel safe of having the mother that had them. Like I'm pretty much sure, and like I said again, for her to even say that, well, yeah, I really, at the end of the day, hell, I'm a little upset. I'm just a little upset the fact that the daddy ain't around. So yeah, that's what I did. You can't get mad at me because that's what I did. And that's sickening. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make no sense to me. I think it's a cowardly move, for somebody to even put a baby in a situation like that. And if you didn't want the damn child, you should have just left the damn child alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest. You should have just left the child alone. Because I hate that, man. I really do. I really do. I hate that. I hate that even happened. Damn, I hate it happen. I hate that little boy is in that damn situation like that. Because he shouldn't have to be in no situation like that, man. Shouldn't have to be in no situation like that. Damn. So yeah, salute everybody that's coming through, passing through. People start coming up in here. We just building, but it's just this one right here hurtful because, like I said, it's a 3-year-old. When you think about a 3-year-old, the innocence of a 3-year-old, you know what I'm saying? They don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? No child deserves to be put in a situation like that. And I don't understand, why would the mother do that? If the mother did not want the child, why didn't the mother just leave the damn child alone? You ain't have to mess with the child. You ain't even have to deal with the child. Would have been better off. But see, that's the thing. I tell everybody, that's the problem that pisses me off. Because at the end of the day, what they doing too is a lot of these, the parents or whatnot, they don't want to feel like they fail, but they already failing. They can't get their shit together. You know what I'm saying? So that's the shit that's like, bro, you can't even get your shit together. So yeah, so that's the shit that I'm man. I don't know, man. I mean, y'all tell me what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I just think it's very unfortunate that a child had to go through this, endure some shit like that. And then when you sit back and you sit there, you know what I'm saying? You sit back and like, what is going on? Like, what is blah, blah, blah? And it's like, bro, like, come on, man. Please, we got to start doing better. We got to start doing better. We got to start doing better. That's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, we got to be accountable for these babies. We got to start looking and seeing what is going on, why these babies are going through this. They shouldn't have to go through this. I don't see why they should have to go through that, but you know what I'm saying? We have to also be accountable and say, hey, if we see this shit going on, we got to start saying some shit. Yeah, it's again, that's why I said the other day, I said it's our fault. And you're right. Not everybody is going to agree with you in that. Not everybody's your kind. But when why they don't have, or why niggas don't go out and do the same thing, right? They quick to go run down on somebody. They quick to talk about somebody. All this other retarded shit, right? But you can't never get them to run down on the people that do the harm on these babies. Can't get them to run down on them. They claim, yeah, if I'd have known that, you know what I'm saying? They so worried about taking other brothers out, other black men, self-identifying people. They ready to take each other out at a drop of a damn dime. But you can't get them to do a motherfucking thing about what's going on in the community. Or like this situation right here. It's just, to me, it's just some whole shit. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, thank you, Black Widow. I appreciate that. Yeah, because at the end of the day, man, that's what you got to do. You have to push it. And like I said, I try to look at all these kids out there. I think all these kids got an opportunity. And I think when you see these kids and some of them be done, like they just want to talk. Like, why did he just, for a 3-year-old, do you know the 3-year-old that impressionable? They just want to talk. He probably just want to run and jump. And he just felt like, man, I ain't gonna never, I mean, you got to be a cold-hearted person and say, man, you can make a connection to a stray dog, but you can't make a connection to a 3-year-old that's not yours. But think about this. You can make a connection with a stray animal. You know what I'm saying? Limitless, what's up? Salute. So think about this. This is the stuff that makes me sick. Man, going great. So this is stuff that bothers me, that you don't have a love for a child like this. So Limitless, what about this situation? And a lot of people don't know that they've got something going on with this 3-year-old. So it's a 3-year-old that was badly abused by the mother's boyfriend. So, you know, people have to start looking and be aware, man, and be careful, man. You know, because you got some sick people out here. You got some real sick people out here. You have more love, more genuine love for an animal that you can dress up, that don't talk, but you will abuse and abandon a child.
A once vibrant little boy
Y'all hit that like
Smile
button.
and just a big heart and the best hugs.
is now in a coma.
How can someone do that to a 3-year-old?
Emma Schieffer is little Nehemiah's great aunt. She found out Friday night he was taken by life flight to a hospital and visited him the next day.
It was heartbreaking. I mean, it's just like you couldn't help but cry and just seeing him with the neck brace on, with all the tubes in his head.
Defendant witnessed multiple acts of abuse.
In her first court appearance, prosecutors detailed the allegations against Nehemiah's mother, Jasmine Salas.
Defendant allowed and permitted defendant's boyfriend to physically abuse complainant on multiple occasions without reporting boyfriend.
The mom's supposed to protect him. That's what a mom does.
A judge set bail for Salas at $150,000 and ordered she have no contact with Nehemiah or his 5-year-old brother, who was also allegedly abused.
The defendant allegedly admitted to the officers that she was on track to get her life back together until the children's father went to jail and she was stuck with the kids.
Man, and that is the most trifling thing to say. That's trifling. In these new age, and I'm not saying all female, but for that mother to say that, she was mad that she was on track. What does that mean? You have a responsibility. What do you mean you on track? You on track. You on track. And then he's the cause. He's the cause. That's almost like being in an abusive relationship. Says, see what you made me do? It's your fault. They both seemed like they were in a toxic relationship. That relationship from the get-go was messed up. And then they created two things they couldn't even be accountable for themselves. The daddy was in jail, so he wasn't even accountable for his freedom. And then the mama wasn't even accountable for having the kids. Even though the daddy had them, but the mama is going to be the backbone and the support. And nowadays, it's not like that. You see a lot of these girls, so I'm going to get with the dude because they need a dude. And then the dude, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? They'll rather go drop their child off instead of back in the days, the child would go with them. You know, not at first. You go out a couple of times, you let them know, boom, and then you introduce. Nowadays, it's like most times, dudes don't even see them. And when they see them, dropping them off. But where you going? He ain't my baby. She ain't my daughter. You know, and it's sad. It's just really a sad situation that these kids are put in. Because I hate the fact that this 3-year-old is on life support and is in a coma by this punk that choked the life out of him, beat him, and the mother, less than a woman, still a child herself, allowed that to happen, which is sickening.
And I'm concerned that if this is her solution, being stuck with the children that she chose to have, these kids are not safe.
The family now calling for justice.
I want them both to stay behind bars for the rest of their life.
And
look at that picture. And they should stay behind bars. That little boy didn't deserve that, man. Little boy, damn, learn how to playing in the sand. I mean, you got terrible twos, but damn, come on, man. And you probably can look at it. They probably he looked like he got a bruise on his eye right there. Ain't no telling with this little boy.
praying Nehemiah gets.
Yeah, it looked like he got a bruise on his eye right there. Look it up on his eye. In retaliation, let's cover it up. Let's put him on a vacation.
It's a second chance.
I'm believing in a miracle and that we will have that smiling boy.
You know what I'm saying? And that's true. She said, hopefully they'll get a second chance. And that's sad because that little boy will never, he never even got a chance to start building his own memories. And the memories he going to relive, whether he's in that coma, and that's the weird thing, man, how God works, right? It's like it put him in a coma, but he's not gone. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and it's sad because in order for something to really happen to them people, if he left, God forbid, if he passed away, then they'll be charged with murder. But other than that, the crime would be totally different. That's what I don't understand. That's what I don't understand. That's what bothers me. So you telling me if this little boy, God forbid, loses his life, the charges is worse than the man that choked him to death and he's still on life support. Let that make sense to me, please. Explain how that makes sense. So you choke him, you beat him. Good morning, Shay. Salute to you, Queen. Yeah, Shay, we just talking and we just started building. You know me, just bringing awareness to this. This just bothered me a little bit. You know what I mean? We got 207 in the building. Hit that like button. Share the content, please. Please share this content and get it out here. And this is just going out to these, these females, man, when y'all got these boyfriends and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? And y'all just in love with him smashing you on some real shit. Him smashing you and you forget that you got another one right here. You need to start taking into account that y'all are a package, whomever it could be. You're a package. And don't leave out of the equation, because when you do that, you don't give that man some time around you to supervise, because you worried about a nigga because he got a car, or a nigga because he got a little jewelry on and a little bag or some more retarded stuff that don't mean nothing to nobody. It's materialistic. You get caught up with the shiny thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, how do you catch a monkey? And how you catch a monkey and put him in the cage? How he did, Shaka Zulu said on there. He told him, he said, you put shiny things in there. You dangle shiny things and catch his hands up in that cage. Salute, Jay Smith. Salute to you. Yeah, we just building. So y'all women just be, this is sad. Just be cognizant of your surroundings, of your children and stuff like that, because not everybody's intentions is not for the best. And it damn sure it can't be. If he thought that his intention was good for that person, they tripping, because everybody lost. Everybody lost. And for him to even condone to be putting his hands on him, I'm just like, and the sad is like, damn, because the daddy went to jail, you bring another sorry person up in there, probably somebody that was just supplying her drugs or something, trying to hustle, poor man shuffling. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even blind man, he was poor man shuffling. Shit crazy. So on that note, man, we're going to play this back. Shay, this is what this is about right here. It's a 3-year-old kid named Nehemiah. The boyfriend beat the child, and the little boy is in a coma and everything, and choked him and everything. Y'all hit that like button.
Boy
That big smile and just a big heart and the best hugs
is now in a coma.
How can someone do that to a 3-year-old?
Emma Schieffer is little Nehemiah's great aunt. She found out Friday night he was taken by life flight to a hospital and visited him the next day.
It was heartbreaking. I mean, it's just like you couldn't help but cry at just seeing him with the neck brace on, with all the tubes in his head.
Defendant witnessed
tubes in his head.
In her first court appearance, prosecutors detailed the allegations against Nehemiah's mother, Jasmine Salas.
Defendant allowed and permitted defendant's boyfriend to physically abuse complainant on multiple occasions without reporting boyfriend.
The mom's supposed to protect him.
Salute,
That's
Empress.
what mom does.
A judge set bail for Salas at $150,000 and ordered she have no contact with Nehemiah or his 5-year-old brother, who was also allegedly abused.
The defendant allegedly admitted to the officers that she was on track to get her life together until the children's father went to jail and she was stuck with the kids. And I'm concerned that if this is her solution, being stuck with
Hit that like button.
are not safe.
The family now calling for justice
I want them both to stay behind bars for the rest of their life.
and praying Nehemiah gets a
Man, praying Nehemiah get a second chance. And y'all see that, man? This is horrible, dog. This is so horrible, Empress Cat. Salute the Empress Cat, everybody coming in. This is horrible. This is horrible. I don't care what nobody say. This is bothersome. Man, y'all women, man, be selective. Be more cognizant of who you bring around. You know what I'm saying? Like, Yeah, stuck. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like using what, like she was stuck, man. That judge is tripping. That judge tripping. Like if I was the judge, I would look at her like, and then you supposed to release these kids to the custody? Hell no, man. Don't. And they already admitted she abused the other child. Man, this dude, man, that's not even his child because the daddy went to jail. You bring another person up in there to put hands on you, and I hope that they get double the charge because in those situations, if they said the other child, I'm just assuming, I don't know, allegedly, it could have been the girl. So therefore, it could have been some other weird shit going on in the process too. Both the boyfriend and mom need, realignment. Man, they need to, that's what I'm saying. Like, those are the people like that, man, that I have a problem with. You know what I'm saying? People that trap and do that, I have a problem with you too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes nowadays, you shouldn't be doing nothing that 19-year-old niggas is doing. I'm going to say this again. If 18, 17, 19 years old niggas is out there breaking down bags and selling shit, and you 35 and 40 doing it, nigga, you have passed slow. Real talk. There had to be a friend or family member that knew this. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's always the pattern, Empress. I hate half past salute. Thank you. I appreciate that. So this is mind blowing. You know what I'm saying? Peep this out. Like I said again, it's the great aunt or the whoever this broad is. Let me show y'all. Look at this. Y'all look at this. Listen to this.
She found out Friday night he was taken by life flight to a hospital.
Oh, hold on. My bad. Let me go back so y'all can hear what they said. All right. This chick right here.
Nehemiah's great aunt. She found out Friday night he was taken by life flight to a hospital and visited him the next day.
It was heartbreaking. I mean, it's just like you couldn't help but cry at just seeing him with the neck brace on with all the.
Okay, so there y'all have it. So it was the great aunt, right? Where she live at? So nobody really knows. So they probably think about it. And this happens, right? And now a lot of days, excuse me, maybe he could have been working. I'm just saying, I'm using just scenarios. Could have been working contract, right? Where they go out of town, stay 4-5 months. There's a lot of jobs like that. He could have been working, doing contract work, bam, construction, boom, go here. So they're constantly moving. But that's where, again, there should be no excuse. If you're the great aunt and that was the only time you saw her, you should have been calling because we got FaceTime. That's why I tell people there's no excuse no more. Man, hey, look here. I be telling people now that, hey, bro, don't call me on the regular phone. FaceTime me. Let me see what you got going on, bro. They got that option. Well, I don't like doing it. But, bro, you don't like talking because people want to have communication. A lot of times that people don't like eye-to-eye communication. Bro, I need to be able to see what you got going on, your expression, because I can misinterpret anything over the phone based off, I could have had a bad day and you could be joking and I not know you joking and I'm thinking you serious. So it's a lot of different ways like that, man. 222 in the building, y'all. Y'all hit that like button. I see y'all watching. I appreciate you watching. This is going to be the content that we need to be sharing, putting it out there for everybody. So again, back to what they were saying. Yeah, I have questions for her. She could have taken a step to get custody of those babies. That's what I'm saying. It's honey. Salute is honey. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, think about it. This is so sad because, again, this man came in and did this so it's honey, we breaking down this right here. And the title is, You're Not My Child. So that being said, it's the boyfriend of the mother. The mother said the most heinous stuff. Like, you can't even, like, I'm blown away that the mother would even say that. So again, we're going to run it back and we're going to speak on this and break it down. And y'all tell me what y'all see out of this as well. Salute to everybody coming in. Hit that like button.
A once vibrant little boy.
That big smile and just a big heart and the best hugs.
Is now in a coma.
How can someone do that to a 3-year-old?
Emma Schieffer is little Nehemiah's great aunt. She found out Friday night he was taken by life flight to a hospital.
Salute little Nehemiah.
It was heartbreaking. I mean, it's just like you couldn't help but cry and just seeing him with the neck brace on, with all the tubes in his head.
Defendant witnessed multiple acts of abuse.
In her first court appearance, prosecutors detailed the allegations against Nehemiah's mother, Jasmine Salas.
Defendant allowed
Facts, Empress.
and permitted defendant's boyfriend to physically abuse complainant on multiple occasions without reporting boyfriend.
The mom's supposed to protect him. That's what a mom does.
A judge set bail for Salas at $150,000 and ordered she have no contact with Nehemiah or his 5-year-old brother, who was also allegedly abused.
The defendant allegedly admitted to the officers that she was on track to get her life back together until the children's father went to jail and she was stuck with the kids. And
I got to stop right there, y'all. Let me stop a little bit. You see that, y'all? That's what you said, Empress. You know what I'm saying? Her life was jacked up. You mad because dude didn't get his life. Two screwed up people that brought, like, the daddy went to jail because he wasn't worth a damn. Then you mad because he ain't worth a damn. And you getting your life together. How is you getting your life? That should have been, to me, no disrespect, should have been the alley-oop. Yeah, he gone. That one was gone, man. I'm trying to get my shit together. Obviously, he wasn't trying to get his shit together. Sound like he must have been the source of putting money. Yeah, she hated on. Yeah, man. Who says that? Who say that, man? Yeah, stuck with kids. Like, she mad at him. So, you know what? I'm going to bring another hard leg in here. And I'm going to tell him, I don't even mess with my kids like that. I don't even like them like that. So I'm going to let him be that. You do something and he in there. He just want to smash. He probably ain't got nowhere to go. He probably one of them niggas that live down in the basement at his mama's house, grandmama's house, playing video games. You know what I'm saying? Like the song say, man, if it wasn't for a lot of you niggas be homeless. For a lot of you niggas, if it wasn't for a lot of you niggas mamas, a lot of you niggas be homeless. Straight up. Or your granny, or your auntie. If it wasn't for a lot of you niggas, the women in y'all life, a lot of you grown-ass niggas be homeless, man. Because ain't nowhere in the world you supposed to move in with a woman, because you know she probably already Section 8'ing it. You know what I'm saying? Or she probably couldn't get it because she didn't want to get her stuff together. Yeah, I'm going to break it down. Yeah, I'm going to break it down because that's what I'm saying. Another trifling motherfucker is connecting with trifling. And you just, how could a mom be this way? When they trifling, you know what I'm saying? You know how how back in the days, them old folks, when you used to do stuff so much all the time, you be like, I'm sorry. And I never forget an old person told me that, he was like, I'm sorry. I know. That's your problem. You sorry. You are sorry. You a sorry MF. That's your problem. You're right. You always sorry. You say sorry about everything. You're right. You a sorry MF. That's what you are. That's what she is. She begging and pleading. Man, she need to be behind jail, dog. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, nurturing and love. You see what I'm saying? Like, who says that and you a woman? Damn, you should have been said something. And I'm mad. Look here. We can't let her loose. We can't let Auntie loose now. Auntie, get on there. What, you want your 15 minutes of fame for this king right here? This king right here is laying up because nobody took the time. Oh, yeah, you can see they got it. They was getting a little bread. Look, there's a Mustang right there. That look like a Mustang, the new Mustang. It might be the SUV. Yeah, that look like a Mustang right there. So he probably was getting some money. He keeping a little taper fade. Yeah. Bro, you ain't had to put your hand on that damn baby like that. Now listen to this broad, right? Like I said, listen to her. And I ain't knocking you. You're getting your little fame, and have y'all noticed the pattern when we watch videos? It's always somebody to get their fame. Yeah, I just wish somebody would have just told me. They could have just talked to me. I would have. It's impossible for me to know. I didn't even know. I'm like, where's the neighbors at? This is one right here. King Receipt. Salute, man. Salute to you, man. Respect. And I'm just blown away because, again, this punk put his hands on this 3-year-old baby, man. Yeah, King, this is crazy right here, man. This is about this 3-year-old baby. 235 in the building, man. Y'all run the numbers up, man. Hit that like button. Share this content, man. Let's put this punk on blast.
A big heart and best hugs.
Is now in a coma.
How can someone do that to a 3-year-old?
For Nehemiah's great aunt, she found out Friday night he was taken by life flight to a hospital and visited him the next day.
It was heartbreaking. I mean, it's just like you couldn't help but cry and just.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna give her flower. Listen to what they said. They said once she found out, she was there the next day, so she was not the great aunt. All right, so I'm gonna throw that back.
I mean, it's just like you couldn't help but cry and just seeing him with the neck brace on, with all the tubes in his head.
Defendant witnessed multiple acts of abuse.
In her first court appearance, prosecutors detailed the allegations against Nehemiah's mother, Jasmine Salas.
Defendant allowed and permitted defendant's boyfriend to physically abuse complainant on multiple occasions without reporting boyfriend.
The mom's supposed to protect him. That's what a mom does.
A judge set bail for Salas at $150,000 and ordered she have no contact with Nehemiah.
Hold on. Like what said, hold up. Wait. Hey, y'all hear that shit? She got 150. How does she get? See, this is what bothers me, y'all. This is what I said. It's sad. No, I do not want that little young man to die. That man's gonna go through something. But ain't it sad that right now the charges is not that bad that the mama allowed it and the man beat up the child. But if the child dies, the charges change. Now it's murder. Wouldn't that be considered? See, that's what I don't get it. So if he dies, God forbid, knock on wood, if he dies, now the charges, now she goes back to jail, and now she's going to jail for murder, and he goes to jail for murder. But as long as the little boy is on a life support, breathing as a vegetable, they can walk free, or she can get bail and walk free. And they was trying to back. Where they do that at, man? Y'all listen to this. Where they do that at? So she wanted to get the custody. So listen.
That's what a mom does.
A judge set bail for Salas at $150,000 and ordered she have no contact with Nehemiah or his 5-year-old brother, who was also allegedly abused.
The defendant allegedly admitted to the officers that she was on track to get her life back together until the children's father went to jail and she was stuck with the kids. And I'm concerned that if this is her solution, being stuck with the children that she chose to have, these kids are not safe.
The family now calling for justice.
See what I'm saying? Exactly, Empress. That's what I'm saying. Hey, man, y'all want to buy back that block? Holler at my homeboys. E. Scott, man. Scott is the man, dog. You know what I'm saying? Especially around this time, y'all. Y'all got any advice? Hit him up, man. You know what I'm saying? Tax season, he show y'all how to maneuver. Y'all trying to get y'all a house. The man know what he talking about. Holler at Scott. Yeah, that baby. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That baby was choked. That's what I don't get. Look at the child. So you telling me right now, as long as that child is a vegetable, they get $150,000. But as soon as that child passed away, God forbid, now you got that. Come on, man. Let's keep it a beam. This is sad, man. This is the type of stuff right here that just, like your boy said, this crank my gears. This just crank my gears. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. Think about it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I just think this is just really, to me, is really messed up because this is a child, man. It's a 3-year-old, man. Like, why did you let this big ass punk? Sorry, no offense. You know what I'm saying? And nothing against nobody. But when I say that, I'm saying weak man. That's my definition of it. So don't take it offensive of nobody. A weak man. He's weak. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like I said, man, and I had to show this, man. I was sitting on this yesterday. I was going to do this last night. Some of this stuff y'all don't understand, and then you know what I'm saying. And my wife know some of the stuff. It takes me a couple of days to register it because I deal with kids every day. And I'm saying that a lot of times, like, my thing is like how we go from here. This is what I want you to understand. How we go from that picture right there to this picture right here. Explain that to me, y'all. Explain that to me. How did we go from the picture I just showed you to that picture right there? And see, you see on the girl bike, so therefore the other girl, allegedly, the other person probably was abused was the sister. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, salute, Joe's. Yeah, man. It's really sad, bro. It's really sad. And please share this, y'all. Get this out to 218 in the building. Man, I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. It's going up, numbers going up. So I appreciate everybody coming in, man, rocking with your boys. So again, Joe, we're going to break this down, you know what I mean? And this one right here, again, this is a 3-year-old boy that mama allowed some man or no, some little kid, because he's a kid. He's not no man. Men don't never do no shit. Men don't even put their hands on no damn woman. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. This is crazy. So let's play it out.
Just a big heart and the best hugs.
Is now in a coma.
How can someone do that to a 3-year-old?
Emma Schieffer is little Nehemiah's great aunt. She found out Friday night he was taken by life flight to a hospital and visited him the next day.
It was heartbreaking. I mean, it's just like you couldn't help but cry at just seeing him with the neck brace on, with all the tubes in his head.
Defendant witnessed multiple acts of abuse.
In her first court appearance, prosecutors detailed the allegations against Nehemiah's mother, Jasmine Salas.
Defendant allowed and permitted defendant's boyfriend to physically abuse complainant on multiple occasions without reporting boyfriend.
The mom.
See what I'm saying? So the mom basically was so much caught up with this dude, that she allowed herself to put her kid in harm's way and didn't even report his sorry ass. Man, y'all, come on, man.
That's what mom does.
The judge set bail for Salas at $150,000 and ordered she have no contact with Nehemiah or his 5-year-old brother, who was also allegedly abused.
The defendant allegedly admitted to the.
Okay. All right. So my bad. It wasn't the daughter. I don't know where that little girl scooter. I don't know how he was on the little girl. Maybe at somebody else's house. Maybe the aunt's house. Maybe that could have been the auntie crib that was there previously. That's why she probably was able to show the picture. So that kind of probably makes sense. So it's a brother. Other little brother was getting abused. So that wasn't. Wait a minute. So how old was the other little? Let's go back. I missed it. Y'all remember what she just said? Hold on. Y'all hit that like button. 226 in the building.
There's an ordered she have no contact with Nehemiah or his 5-year-old brother, who was also allegedly abused.
The defendant.
Okay. 5-year-old brother. So he was the older brother. So he was probably won't. I wonder why. Why is always it's one of them that gets completely, like, that's what I'd be trying to figure out. It's always both of them that end up getting abused, but it's always one. They're always out the group. Is that the one that's you know what I'm saying? Like they say, not necessarily the renegade, but the one that fights back or the one that don't fight back, or man, damn. Because the 5-year-old brother was taking it, but maybe because he was, you know why? Maybe because he was going to school. He could have been, yeah. And by the grace of God didn't lose his life, right? So he probably was starting to go to school, right? Daycare and shit like that. So he couldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he had to go to school, so he wasn't there all the time. Plus, you can't put your hands on him because people will probably observe it. But damn, if it was on multiple occasions, so it was recorded by the police, might have did something, but she never filed the charges.
allegedly admitted to the officers that she was on track to get her life back together until the children's father went to jail and she was stuck with the kids. And I'm concerned that if this is her solution, being stuck with the children that she chose to have, kids are safe.
The family now fighting for justice.
Man, you absolutely right. Like there's no, that would be crazy to give. That's what I'm saying. But if this young man right here loses his life, now the whole, now it's much more, to me, it goes much more in depth then they start really doing their homework. To me right now, they're not doing the homework. That's just my opinion. I just feel like that's a surface homework. Okay, well, she don't need to have him and stuff, but he's right here in this picture. Can't breathe. You crushed this kid esophagus, dog. Come on, man. Like we see it. That's what I don't get. Like, this ain't like we see it, man. This little baby got a toy by him and stuff like that, man. He's in a coma.
Want them both to stay behind bars for the rest of their life.
And praying Nehemiah gets a second chance.
I'm believing in a miracle and that we will have that tomorrow.
Yeah, man, but then based off of second chance, man, that's the scary part. Nehemiah will be put in a situation where, man, this is so sad, man. It's sad, man. 238 in the building. Yeah, man, I appreciate people coming in rocking with me today, man. This has been a blessing. But it's also, is like you say, Empress Cat, I'm shining awareness on him. But yeah, by the grace of God, the child didn't lose his life. You know what I'm saying? The brother, the 5-year-old. But at the same time, it's like, you didn't want them babies, man. You was mad at the father that you had those babies in spite, because that maybe you thought that would keep the daddy. Maybe that's what you thought. And you hated the fact that maybe he might have said, hey, I ain't going to jail no more. I ain't on da-da-da. And then it happened and you found out and you hated him for that. Whatever it could have been, it's nothing that will ever forgive you for doing what you allowed some man do to your baby. Because you are truly, that man going to be held accountable for God, and you going to be held accountable as well. And that other nigga that put his hands on that 3-year-old when he ain't got no business, but he won't put his hand, I bet he wouldn't put his hand on no man. Like, they must have been used to somebody beating on him, whooping him as a grown man, where he come home and decide he feel like he just want to be whatever he felt like he needed to be. Bruh, you ain't that. You ain't nothing like that. And nobody appreciates a weak coward. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even, I mean, you know, maybe the mama might have felt like, man, I don't want him to put his hands on me. Well, as long as he ain't with me, he done whooped on me enough. And then he couldn't have been, like, if the daddy went to jail, how long did this dude pop up? Where was he at? Was he waiting on the daddy? Was that your side dude, and then your side dude became your main dude? Like, where did he come from? If you mad at the daddy, you still got to talk to the daddy, man. So what, you shut the daddy off while he in jail. And imagine the daddy's got to go through that. And then now he, of course, is a man. Whatever mistake, we don't know what he might have done. But if he done something dumb and he ended up getting locked up for it, which going to jail is dumb. Because there's other options you can do. Because in that situation, the father's in jail. Now look what done happened. Now mental breakdown. Everybody loses because he's in jail with the hatred. He's in denial. He's blank. He's like, man, I should get my life together, which you had promised probably that you remember the last time your child was running around and you holding your child, and then find out a man to put his hand on him. And wait till that dude get to jail. Wait till why he in jail. If he probably, this one hit a little different. I think if they see this one gonna hit a little different. And then they need to be charged. And it's an outrage to set that bond at $150,000 for that child. It's an outrage, knowing that that child is on life support. It's an outrage. Forget about if he passed away and charged with murder. Yeah, like y'all said, that's attempted murder. What is they talking about, dog? I would say premeditated, to be honest. That's what where's the leaders at now coming out? Won't the leaders come out now and say, yeah, we need to charge them with premeditated? Because you need to be that's premeditated. You every day you got a grown person is supposed to be have cognizance, behavioral, reactions, logical, emotional. By the time they 23 to 25, some people 26. You know what I mean? But these are grown folk. So you knew what you was doing. You woke up, he made you that mad. How a 3-year-old make you that mad? You weak. You got punked by a 3-year-old. Like, come on, bro. Maybe he was mad because the daddy was calling and the little boy was excited. Who knows, man? It's a lot of different scenarios, but what we do know is the laws is not on these kids' side, man. So we have to play the law, and we got to start lawing our own kids because it's not them. That happened last year, same scenario. The father got locked up, the mother couldn't handle it. Yeah, see what I'm saying? And it happens all the time, man, and it's unfortunate and it's sad that we see that in this day and age. And why? Why do we see it? Why do we have to see it? We shouldn't have to see it like that. But, I want to give it to you and bring it to you guys because I feel like y'all deserve it. And, for my audience, I want to make sure that y'all are aware that this stuff goes on. These are everyday things and they don't shine light. It's amazing how certain things are thrown in the forefront for the smoke and mirrors. And that's just my opinion. Yeah, prayer for the child, the family for this, man. The mother's messed up in the head. She carried them babies for at least 9 months and didn't feel no connection. Look, I'm shaking my head. Yeah, man, it's sickening. It's sickening around the board. I can't believe it. You can even blame the daddy, but damn sure can blame that mama. What was your love and your attachment to that child? Why would you almost wanted to throw the child away? It's better off taking it. Why the hell you didn't take it to the aunt house, to the great aunt house? I guarantee you she would have been ecstatic to have that baby. That's why I said, man, pride is the first step to a downfall. It's sad because family members be knowing what's going on, won't do anything till it's too late. That's a fact. That is a fact. And that's what I'm saying. But the aunt would have wanted him. I'm pretty much sure the way she looked and how she cared, she said she was there the next day. She probably helped. She probably was the one that probably was helping them, giving her money. You know what I'm saying? Help paying the bills and stuff like that. But then she also probably grilled her. You know what? You don't need to be around him. He's not good for those kids. You need to be focusing on yourself. Because when you say you're trying to get yourself together and your ass has done the unthinkable, yeah, then they'll come out and mend the signs. Yeah, we're there after the fact. That's why I said looking at it, I call it the 15 minutes of fame. Like with her right here. Check it out, Empress Cat, speaking on that.
Now in a coma.
How can someone do that to a 3-year-old?
Emma Schieffer is little Nehemiah's great aunt. She found out Friday he was taken by life flight to a hospital and visited him the next day.
It was heartbreaking. I mean, it's just like you couldn't help but cry at just seeing him with the neck brace on, with all the tubes in his head.
Defendant witnessed multiple acts of abuse.
In her.
And then, they even said, tubes all in the head. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, egg donor. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, facts. That's a powerful emoji right there. Real talk. So yeah, man, salute to Nehemiah, man. That little, you know what I'm saying, that young king. And you know what I'm saying? And I support all young kings. My OG is about a little bit older than him. Yeah. I mentor a lot of kids. People, you can learn a lot from kids, man. And obviously nobody listened to that little boy. Pretty much sure he had to tell somebody. And probably the reason why he jumped out there, you know what I'm saying? The reason why he jumped out there and acted like that too, he could have been acting out and they didn't know. And they was like, man, he's acting so bad. Man, he's tearing up stuff. He fighting people. That could have been it because he couldn't fight back when he was at home. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't fight respect when he's at home. He had to take that fight. I'm tired of getting beat up. And when he go out there, imagine if you used to getting beat, check this out. If you used to getting beat out with a grown man, you telling me a little kid gonna be able to handle you? Man, that little boy probably would have been putting hands on him because, like I said again, he had to fight. I mean, think about 3 years old, bro. Like, how much did he have to fight? When he turned 2, I mean, damn, he just started walking around about 1.5. Some people a little bit earlier, but damn, he didn't deserve that. There's no babies that deserve no mess like that, bro. None.
First court appearance, prosecutors detailed the allegations against Nehemiah's mother, Jasmine Salas.
Defendant allowed and permitted defendant's boyfriend to physically abuse complainant on multiple occasions without reporting boyfriend.
The mom's supposed to protect him. That's what a mom does.
A judge set bail for Salas at 100.
Now, I do agree with her on that. Mom is supposed to protect him now at all costs against any dude, any hard leg, at all costs. Mama is mama. How did this get switched up? Well, mama is like, yeah, now. Mama basically to me, mama had her little hitman or whatever. Almost a damn hitman, or had, what do you call him? Like a bodyguard. Dude was the bodyguard of mama. Yeah, get them kids away from me. I'm so tired. Get them away from me. They get on my nerves. I hate you. Where's it? I can only just imagine when them babies hurt, them boys hurt. To make them look at women, you know, that'll cause a little boy to look at a woman in a totally different way when he get older. And then women wonder why these little boys are abusive. Because they mama and yelled at them so much and told them they ain't shit. And they ain't gonna be shit. You remember like back in the day, boys, what was it, Boys in the Hood? What he say? You ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit. You ain't gonna never miss shit. That was perpetuated back then. See how the movies perpetuated that stuff? Just like your daddy. So why'd she always yell at you like that? Why they don't ever yell at Rick like that? Me and Ricky got, you know, his daddy. We got 2 different daddies. See how they perpetuated back then? Sickening, bro. I'm just telling you, it's sickening. Hit that like button. 247 in the building. Man, we still going, man. Y'all rocking with me. I'm rocking with y'all. We're going to build on this. I need y'all to share this content. It's all going streaming everywhere. I appreciate y'all.
$50,000 and ordered she have no contact with Nehemiah or his 5-year-old brother. Also,
defendant allegedly admitted to the officers that she was on track to get her life back together until the children's father went to jail and she was stuck with kids. And I'm concerned that if this is her solution, being stuck with the children that she chose to have, these kids are not safe.
The family now calling for justice.
Like I said, that judge hit it on the head. These kids are not safe, man. These kids are not safe. How? See, this is what I want to understand. How do they base the bond? Man, they sell dope way more higher bonds than this. I'm just saying, dog. These get way more longer sentences for stuff like this. This unreal. Way more bigger sentences. Think about that. And you telling me this is okay, this is acceptable? Salute, Terry, salute. So peep this out. One more time.
With the children that she chose to have, these kids are not safe.
The family now calling for justice.
I want them both to stay behind bars for the rest of their life.
And praying Nehemiah gets a second chance.
I'm believing in a miracle and that we will have that smiling boy.
Man, heartbreaking, y'all. Heartbreaking, very heartbreaking, man. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Very heartbreaking, man. Real sad. You know what I mean? Like, it's real sad that, yeah, shout out Mama Smith, man. Shout out to everybody that rock with your boy. I appreciate y'all that's been rocking 200 in the building. Like I said, that's all love, man. And I appreciate y'all and the people in my mods, everybody, man. Again, I'm going to continue to keep bringing y'all this type of awareness because I don't care what nobody say. That's just what it's supposed to be, and that's just what it is. So, again, salute to everybody coming in. Nav, yeah, if you'll pay attention to her dialect and comment, yeah. Man, this is crazy, man. So again, salute that they came here rocking with me. This was crazy, man. And I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I'm about to get ready to head out. Y'all know, go handle stuff, hit different areas. And I appreciate y'all. Again, February 11th, Gaston, Alabama. Y'all better tap in or y'all ain't going to understand what's going on. The game changing right now. And y'all better get with the game. Fall in line or fall on the service road. It's either the two. So, at the end of the day, salute to everybody. I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. And on that note, y'all know what we do. Peace. Nowadays, man, we lack motivation, man. I'm here to give it back. At the end of the day, man, you can do what you want to do, but you got to learn to be great. I'm tired of people out here playing in the game, man. You're taking up space and opportunity. So I'm here to get this real game back to y'all. If you don't like it, get out the way, man. Because we're on a whole new era, man. And we ain't going to be stopped. Real spill. Let's get it.
It's the Flood Podcast. Fuck you, man. You already know what's going on, nigga. CrossFit, all shit. Hop up in the mosh pit. Represent the truth. And you know we finna talk shit. I play black and slow, but not slow and black. If you try to run some game, that shit will not last. Very woke and dope without the nonsense. Mine is very me, I'm in my conscience. Disregard the hate inside the comments. Plug your heart and make you start to vomit. This the vibe that everybody wanted. I said, this the vibe that everybody wanted. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Don't you try to stop my job. Yeah, we finna get this bill. Only real ones in my squad. Alabama, well,
205, 256, stand up.
Niggas softer than lotion. My drip wetter than the ocean. Alabama, well, post.
Say what now?
You ain't got motion. Niggas softer than lotion. My drip wetter than the ocean. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I'm with Cross, we finna ride. Niggas talking shit, but we gon' thrive. Got the viewers running up another live. Can you hear me though? Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, I'm out. CrossFit, all shit. Hop up in the mosh pit. Represent the truth, and you know we finna talk shit. I play black and slow, but not slow and black. If you try to run some game, that shit will not last. Very woke and dope without the nonsense. Mine is very me, I'm in my conscience. Disregard the hate inside the comments. Plug your heart and make you start to vomit. This the vibe that everybody wanted. I said, this the vibe that everybody wanted.
I said, this the vibe that everybody wanted.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. Don't you try to stop my job. Yeah, we finna get this bill.